Hi everyone! I'm wearing the wrong bra for this shirt. I hope you will forgive me, and I don't know where to look with this camera because the viewfinder's down there, which is a kind of a weird place to have your eye line, but it's my birthday! It's officially my birthday in Toronto, which is where I'm from. So happy birthday to me. I'm so grateful to be sharing with you. This is just a quick video message I wanted to create to let you know how much I deeply appreciate you reading and sharing and partaking in the Game of Desire. If you got it today for my birthday, thank you for starting this journey with me. If you bought it last year on my birthday, thank you for beginning this with me. My greatest success in all of this is you, and it has been you, and it has been reading people's responses to this. And I know it at the end of the day, a lot of people put out books. This is genuinely my heart's desire. The it is the part of me that I am most afraid of and thus most precious about, which is why this whole experience was so frightening for many different reasons. One, because I wanted to succeed, but two, because I wanted to make myself proud. And I did. And what's really made me proud, to be honest, has been all of you. All the noise that kind of happened when the book very first came out, like the week before it came out, I cried so much that Jared put me on like a no cry strict diet. I had so many phone calls with people who I trusted to make the book as big as it could. I had so many disappointing conversations about what it wasn't going to be. And it just was a really heartbreaking time. But as soon as the book actually came out and it was less about who was going to cover it and who was going to feature it and who was going to have it in their book club, it just became about you and your thoughts and how you interpreted the material and the way that you and your friends interacted with it. And it honestly didn't really fucking matter anymore. I mean, the thing with books, which, if you get a book deal, it doesn't actually matter how many books you sell. I mean, it does matter in the grand, it's nice, but you don't necessarily get paid on how many book sales you make. You get paid on the idea and what they think you're going to make. But other than that, actually doesn't matter. So what really does matter is, do the people that you wrote it for vibe with it and rock with it? And the answer to that was yes. So thank you. Thank you for a dream come true. Now, there was something in specificity that I just really wanted for people to get out of the Game of Desire. One of the questions that I got a lot on my press run was, do you expect people to do this book verbatim? And that question kind of shocked me. I mean, I got a lot of questions from people who didn't actually read the book, so I shouldn't have been shocked, but I hope that it was abundantly clear from reading this book that it was not about the specific method, it was just about the effort. This book is literally an encouragement. It is a call to action to fucking try. It is a call to action to invest energy, to put yourself out there, to experiment, to have conversations, to have focus groups, to care about this part of your life, and not just in a passive way, in a really active way, to get into the driver's seat of your love life and fucking try. And I don't care, and I didn't care for a lot of people what they did. You'll notice in the book, a lot of it was choose your own adventure when it came to the women that I worked with. You can come on these group experiments. You don't have to. Everyone got assigned one individual experiment. All the assignments were like, if you don't do them, it's not that you're kicked out. There is no formula to love. There is no one path to happily ever after. Like, there's no formula to wealth. There's no formula to happiness or success. But the road has to be paved with hard work, with effort, and with intention. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely people, and I tell this story all the time, there's two ways to become a famous actress in Hollywood. You can come here and get a job at Starbucks on the Warner Brothers lot, which is there still a Warner Brothers lot, and hope that a famous director walks in and says, take off your apron, you're hired to be the next star of the next film. That happens for people. The other way is to grind, is to take classes, to put yourself out there, network with casting directors, to fail, to audition countlessly, to work on your craft, to watch other movies, to be mechanical about it until you get to a space where it's second nature to you. I actually watched this interview with Jake Gyllenhaal, which is Jared's favorite actor, and he was saying that to be a successful actor is not dissimilar from being a great football player. So football players have to learn plays. And you have to know these plays almost scientifically, step by step, brick by brick. The apparatus has to be hella clear for you, and you practice it almost robotically in practice. That way, when you get to the actual game, the plays flow out of you. They're effortless to you. And he's like, to be a good actor is the exact same way. People think of acting as an art, as something that you show up for. It's not. It's something that you become because you were so analytical and left-brained and stringent about it that you were able to come to set and it appeared like art. That's how I view seduction and connection and flirting and a lot of things in life. I view it in that exact same way. And so that was the main message of this book. That was the main thing that I wanted to bring across to people, that if you are not the Hollywood actress who showed up on the Starbucks lot and had their dreams come true, that's okay. There's another path for you. My whole life, and saying this on my birthday, it is a special, it's a thing that I kind of battle with, because on one hand, it's something that has made me who I am, and it's something that I'm so proud of. It's also something that disallows me from accepting things to come easy into my life. That's the thing I'm battling with. But all in all, my whole life, I have had to work and put effort and intention behind everything. And there's this latest thing that I've really put an intention into. And I was talking to Jared about my fears around it. And I said, you know what is crazy about this is that in my life, things don't come easy, but they always come. And the reason that they always come is because I work hard. I put the steps forward. I can't honestly think of a thing other than, who I was born in my family. That's me winning the lottery. Who gave birth to me, who raised me. I didn't have to work for that. That was a God-given gift or universe-given gift that I'm very grateful for. But everything else, I've just had to be very intentional about. So if you relate to that, then that is who I wrote this book for. I wrote this book for people who haven't found that it's just come to them like that. Or maybe it has come to you like that and you still enjoy being intentional because you want to know exactly what to do so you can duplicate your results. Because maybe that one director chose you, but if you actually haven't studied the craft and if you haven't networked, if that one person drops you, then you're back just hoping and wishing. When you've put the work in, no one can ever take that away from you. And that was the thing that if you guys watched the real breakdown, that was like my aha moment through all of this, is that when you prepare and put effort and you stack things in your favor and you understand why you are firmly where you are today, nobody can knock you backwards. People can stop you from moving forwards for sure, but you can always find a way around that because you are resourceful. But no one can knock you backwards because you're not there based on luck. You're not propped up based on chance. You're propped up based on substance and preparation. This is a rant that's going, I don't really quite know where, but the main point was, that's what I wanted you to take away from the Game of Desire. If you guys see, this is a proof. This is one of the earliest copies that I ever got. I'm going to admit something to you guys. I hated this book every step of the way until the final version. Every time that maybe this is one of the times I actually started to like it. I can't recall. I do know that like last year, February, I read like a final proof and it was probably due in March. And I was like, this is shit. And I tore it completely up. I rearranged stuff and then I resubmitted it. And I did that to the point that my publisher was like, you have to stop. And I'm like, I don't even care anymore. I will pay extra. It just has to be done right because I refuse to have this book go out and me not be extremely proud of it. And now when I hold it today, I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for that push that I had. I'm grateful for that drive. I'm grateful for my work ethic all the way through. I'm really grateful all the way through. So yeah, the one thing that I wanted you to get from the Game of Desire is that it's okay to try a little harder. It's okay if things don't come easy for you. And I'm not saying that I have the perfect formula and that this is a one-stop shop book that's going to completely transform your life. I am the product of 13 years of education. I'm still in school right now, continuing to learn and getting numerous aha moments. I have the benefit of being a public figure in this space and getting your knowledge and information. You guys are constantly sharing new things with me and giving me new book recommendations. So I am not sitting here saying this book changed my life. The frame of thinking that this book is backed behind changed my life. And that's ultimately what I wanted to share with you. So thank you for taking part in that. Thank you for sharing my birthday with me. I'm going to end at 10 minutes. Goodbye. Love you.